Checking in now with Max Tarleton for a look at your forecast. Max?
Good evening, Alicia. Good evening again to all of you at home. And we are still hanging out in the 60s on the Central Coast, mainly towards the coast. 63 for the Monterey Peninsula, 55 for Big Sur, Carmel Valley, about 64. The northern part of the Monterey Bay hanging out in the lower 60s right now. Inland, though, some of these areas still in the 70s and low to mid 80s. So not a bad evening on the Central Coast. A look now at some of the clouds and precipitation in our neck of the woods. Really most of it hanging off to the north and east, and in our neck of the woods really just dealing with some low clouds that you could see roll in later on this evening into the evening hours of today, and they'll stay that way overnight for the first little bit of tomorrow, and then they'll push their way back out to the coast around 9 or 10 in the morning, and then they'll make their way back in later on into the evening around 11 o'clock, making a nice settled in area in the Salinas Valley and some of those inland valleys out there. As far as your forecast for tonight and into tomorrow for Santa Cruz and the Santa Cruz Mountains, we are talking about temperatures in the mid to upper 50s tonight, really, for most of the area there. Daytime temperatures tomorrow will be in the low to mid 60s for the coast, and the higher elevations will be in the upper 70s and low 80s. Boulder Creek topping out at 84 degrees. The summit area 80, Scotts Valley about 77. As we move down the bay, you can see those overnight temperatures still hanging out in the mid 50s. Tomorrow, those Salinas will top out at 71 degrees, 81 for Hollister, 87 for Gilroy, and San Juan Bautista about 78. The coast in the mid to upper 60s. Marina will top out at 66. Same story for Aptos. Watsonville about 68 degrees tomorrow. Overnight temperatures will remain in the mid 50s tonight for the peninsula. Tomorrow, things will get up to about 67 for Monterey and Seaside. Carmel by the Sea, about 66. A little bit further out, you can see Parkfield topping out at 95 tomorrow. It'll be the same story for Bradley. King City about 83. In the Salinas Valley, really not getting much lower than 60 or mid 70s to upper 70s tomorrow, excuse me. The next 7 days, let's take a look at the coastal areas. Really, it'll be in the mid to upper 60s for the next few days. We'll see that warming trend as we end the week into next weekend. Overnight temperatures will be in the mid 50s, really, for the next 7 days. And a quick check inland, you can see for the next few days, we'll be in the mid-80s. Similar temperatures overnight in the mid-50s. And then Thursday, Friday, we'll see a slight warming trend in the upper 80s. And by Saturday, we'll be about 89 degrees, 88 by next Sunday. That's a look at your full forecast. Alicia, back over to you.
All right, thanks, Max.